Hello, everyone. It's Victoria. Welcome to the Pisces Only channel. Grateful for you guys and thank you for being here. I just love my little Pisces Only family. I've been telling some people that lately. Oh, here comes Yeti. Want to say hi? You're going to hide your face. Come here. All right. Where you going? What you doing? Hmm? Can you get out of the way? Thank you. Hey, don't shake in the house. My lumbering horse. All right, a white horse. I call him the Great White Spirit because he's so big. Did you just fart? My dog's. Oh, maybe it was the door. He's a big farter, really bad. Um, so this is a general reading. Check your rising and moon sign. I wanted to say a little prayer before we got started, and I'm going to read some lyrics from a song by Megan Woods. It's not the whole song, and I've skipped some parts, but I wanted to get this out. So I wanted to make this more of a spiritual reading. So those of you who are not into God, I mean, you can certainly bypass this. You're welcome to listen. I'm not trying to influence you in any way. But I cannot do this job or this reading without God. It's just the way it is. I need the angels and spirit gods. I need the heavenly realms. All right. Because I am not a dark and negative person. Miss Kutsanova claimed her free reading that she won for the month of February, so we completed that and it went really well. If you're watching this video, Kiska, please comment on how well you liked your reading. All right. Everybody take a deep breath. And one more. Clear the energy around you. The sun's trying to come out. It's been cloudy. So thank you for the sun, Lord, because I want to take Yeti to the dog park today. So, thank you, God, for being such a kind and loving God. Even though we never understand our trials until we get through them, and sometimes we never understand why. But we thank you for the lessons and the clarity that you give us from these experiences, as well as the growth. We just show our gratitude and appreciation to you. So thank you again. Protect this reading. Keep it from the dark one. And angels and spirit guides, please come through. Thank you and so much for your input. I really feel because of this eclipse yesterday that the devil knows, right? He probably understands and knows astrology. And so he probably knows that things are turning in our favor. Some of us are seeing it already. I've been seeing it since the last week of February moving forward. It's slow moving because we're in Mercury retrograde, or it feels slow. I don't know. But although I feel like time's moving fast, but I feel like the energy's moving slow around me anyway. But we need to watch out for. Sorry, I have honey on my hands. My throat was bothering me, so I had a teaspoon of honey. And I'm burning sage, which is killing me. It's making me froggy. Sage is a good thing, but I'm allergic to it, like everything else in this world. So anyway, we need to watch out for what is being whispered in our ear by the Dark One. Okay? So, and I wrote down a bunch of things from the other night while I was meditating on Pisces as well. So it's going to take us a little minute to get into the cards. It might be a longer reading than usual. So just letting you know ahead of time. All right. This is The Truth by Megan Woods. If I can read my own handwriting. How many lies can you hear? The same lies. How many times can you hear the same lies by the time you start to believe them? Right? In other words, don't listen to that dark voice telling you you're not good enough, okay? I am made in the image of a perfect king. I am my Father's child. I make him smile and I make him proud. And you do, right? You are a good person. You're generous. You have a soulful spirit. You're willing to help others and sacrifice yourself so many times. And God knows you have a heart like that. I'm almost wanting to cry as I read this, so I can feel the Holy Spirit really strong here, like telling me I need to give you this message. All right. I have a God who's good when I am not good. I don't belong to the lies. I belong to you, God. Um, and just reiterating, I mean, that's not the whole song, but go out and listen to it on YouTube, The Truth by Megan Woods. Um, I also recommend another song called My Promised Land. I think it's by Josiah Queen. I'm not sure the last name. There's two songs. There's Promised Land, uh, but I can't remember who. They're a famous Christian band. And then there's My Promised Land, and listen to the My Promised Land. Excuse me. But I just want to remind you that we all have grace, right? When we believe in God and accept Him, we have grace. And anything that we do wrong, we're forgiven. All we have to do is ask for it. And I still, I just turned 60 2 weeks ago or last week, whatever it was, and I still do things that are sinful, and we all do. We're just human. We have a soul consciousness. When Eve ate that apple, we became soul conscious, and there were people on earth before Adam and Eve, hence what the Bible says. But they just didn't have a soul conscious. They just ran around like cavemen. Let me get to the things that I wrote down. Oh, also, I was told that this eclipse is going to be ending all of your fears and anxieties. So get ready to have a little more peace in your life. All right. Eclipses can take 30 to 60 days to show results. I'm already feeling the energy of them. I'm certainly feeling like I need to be driven more towards the light, towards the positivity, towards not listening to those lies. All right. So I feel a lot of you will be surrounded by children, either on earth or from heaven. If you have children that have passed, they might be hanging around you right now. Or you have a lot of children. You might be seeing a lot of children around you when you go out or to different events, etc. God, I wish I could read my lighting. Right. Oh, I think it says reaching. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be reaching for healing, asking for healing, having a lot of temperance, and releasing old wounds and opening up to new opportunities. I feel a lot of you are definitely setting healthy boundaries, even though you may have done so in the past. I feel like now you're coming to the point like you know how to set them, you're confident in setting them, and you are going to set them. For a lot of us, we've got a miracle coming, and I hope it's coming in March. I've heard some other readers say this as well. I've gotten it as well through the cards and through my meditation. So I hope we're seeing this in March, but it's coming for all of us. So for some of us, it might be April, but okay. A lot of you are going to realize how much healing power you have. Like healing hands, maybe healing people through your words. But I feel a lot of you are going to learn how to use your hands to heal people. And it's really good. And I can tell you that marijuana or CBD triples the effect of the energy in the healing. So I do laying on of hands. And you get different sensations. If you're wondering about laying on of hands, email me and I can explain it. But like you get like an icy hot feeling coming out of your hands, and most of the time it's heat. And sometimes it could be cold energy too if someone's like really inflamed. If there's a lot of inflammation, it's typically the icy hot or the heat. So a lot of you are going to be realizing how to use your hands to heal yourself and others. And if you pray before you do it, your hands will be led to go exactly where they need to go. And you might even pick up on your clairaudience and hear words that relate to that person's health, which is what I do. But I'm not saying that's for everyone, but I feel there's a clandestine group of Pisces that are going to come to this realization, and we're all going to be healers to the world. So, Yahoo! Um, Definitely clearing out old energy, and having a lot of transformation. A lot of us are going to find new love. I'm not saying it's you guys, but you know, I know a lot of my people here are older, geared towards my age. For your younger Pisces, definitely new love, most likely. And of course, that depends on your chart. But for us older ones, I'm not really sure. I'm going to pull two cards today from the romance deck, or actually, I'm going to pull cards for those in a relationship and those that are single. We'll see what they say. All right. There's a lot of big decisions coming. Um, there's a strong need to remove self doubt and believe in higher vibrations and yourself. Um, so, again, clearing out old energy. It's all about clearing out old energy, moving forward, grow, moving into a more spiritual path, setting more healthy boundaries, big changes, big transformations, big decisions coming. Um, I see a lot of envy and jealousy around you once you reach these heights, which you are going to. These people that thought you never could and looked down on you and narcissist you and, told you you weren't worth anything, you'll never be anything. Ha ha. Here you are, looking down, moving on with your life, not even paying attention, and they're looking at you going, holy cow, she did it. Of course we did. We swim upriver, guys. Nobody else can swim upriver against the currents. We can. So remember that. Success on all levels, and just new opportunities. Signing. I'm seeing signing paperwork. Okay. So, all right. All right. Now that that's out of the way, let's get on to the tarot. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. My hands. Physical therapist worked me out yesterday. I woke up this morning, my arms and hands and shoulders were so sore. This left hand is like, no, I don't want to do that. Don't make me do that. Let me stretch this for a minute. Oh, sorry, a lot of pain in there. All right. They won't work, the physical therapist won't work on my lower back because of the tumor. I'm waiting for the neurosurgeons to call me just to set up an appointment to go in there to order an MRI. And, and God knows how many months I'm going to have to wait. I can't even get into the orthopedic surgeon for my torn rotator disc. Thankfully, it's more movement up and down and back versus front movement, although I have a hard time pushing heavy doors and pulling heavy things. All right. Right off the back. Oh, 2 and 3. All right. We're probably going to do a 9-card spread because that's what I asked my spirits this morning when I was laying in bed. I was like, let's do a 9-card spread today. What time is it? It's 12 o'clock here. Ooh, a lot of reversals. Why, Lord? Why? I don't like reversals. You're definitely putting a lot of work into something, paying attention to detail. There's some of us here, not me, but someone in the audience that is so afraid of change that they're just continuing to do what they're doing and they're ignoring that they need to move forward. They're unmotivated, all right? Or you're unmotivated. Need time to adjust and rethink. I feel the energy is changing quickly for you and you're not sure how to handle it. You might have a lot of raw emotions going on inside, or you might be a little bit scattered, which means you need to ground, get out in nature, go for a walk, sit, do something, take a bath. I don't care what you do. My nose is itching all of a sudden from that sage. Okay. Definitely need to take time to adjust and rethink, recover from old wounds, recover from illnesses. I was sick for almost 2 months there, still having problems with my esophagus. But I see well-deserved breaks here. Some of you are just, you're lazy and unmotivated. You're like, I'll deal with it tomorrow. You're not dealing with it. So, um, and I realized the last couple weeks the messages haven't been for everybody, especially some of my regulars, but for some of my other regulars, they are. So I'm really sorry if, the messages you want to hear aren't coming out for you. I can only give you what spirit gives me, okay? So, have patience. If there's a question you want asked that's for the good of the group, not just a personal question, because I'm not going to give out free answers to questions to individuals because, I need to make money. We all have bills to pay. So, and I need a new car because I don't have a car. So, and that's joke. I'm joking, but I'm joking, but I'm serious. But anyway, um, if you have an overall question that could benefit the group, not like, oh, is Jimmy going to come back to me, that kind of thing, then yeah, then I'll take that and consider and asking it in a general reading. So you can email me with that. But it's got to be for the good of the collective. It can't be it can't be personally about like your personal question. Okay. Hope that makes sense. I'm going to quit there. Yeah, there's just not a motive. I have like 6 out of 10 cards are in reverse, which means someone's just being lazy, not doing anything. They're not taking steps forward to enhance or change their life. But you sit there and you wonder, why does it have to be this way? But you stay stuck. So the key here is to remove your fears, and it's a hard thing to do, and you don't even know how to do it. I finally just said to the devil one day, I'm not going to let you create fear in my life anymore. What's the matter, Yeti? I'm not going to have it. And I just started standing up to the negative, and then I could feel more of the good coming in, helping me to stay stronger, helping me to say no, to ignore my bad habits, to have my faith, to trust, to do all the things I need to do. And God just kept me busy with cleaning the house, sorting, organizing things. I mean, it's just been amazing. So have that faith. Tell the devil you are not going to give in to his fears. You are going to change. You are going to transform. You are going to be successful. And you are going to step on the path that you need to go on. You tell him, nothing's stopping me. I'm going. Period. I deserve this. I've been suffering for years. I deserve to have the good. I'm going to take the rod. You okay? What's the matter? You okay? He's looking at me like he's in fear. No, he's not. He was like shaking. I think there's a spirit in the room. Probably because I mentioned his name, so he came forward. So we won't mention his name. You can leave now. We're just telling you no. The answer is no. We don't want you in our lives. Go away. All right. He doesn't like me. So, but that's okay because God loves me. I am my Father's child. I make him smile and I make him proud. I have a God who's good when I am not good. I belong to God. All right. Goodbye, darkness. Okay. Yeah. There's an offer on the table. Someone wants to help you. They want to offer you something that, if this is career, you're going to be paid what you're worth. But someone might be sharing their wealth or kindness with you, but like you're not taking any steps towards it. You don't feel you deserve it, is what it's telling me. So I don't know who or what this is that's coming towards us. It could be this miracle and we're pushing it away. So don't do that. Be very open. Follow your intuition. Follow that gut, right? Yeah. Having the ability to control your mind and your thoughts, um, because you're letting the darkness. This whole reading is about everything that was given to me before I even started this reading. Don't give in to the darkness. It's helping you to feel emotionally low and your intuition is blocked. right? You might be having dark and moody feelings, that kind of thing. You might be daydreaming a lot about something that's not realistic. Um, Weird, but I fantasize in my head sometimes too. So sometimes I live in another world and I'm talking about things that don't even exist. I don't know. I fantasize. Anyway, not sexually, but just about things. Anyway, anyway, you got to follow your intuition here. You got to build your spiritual strength up. You got to be strong because especially over the next couple weeks, over these next 2 to 4 weeks, there's darkness whispering in your ears. They want to hold you back. He wants to put you in his army when no, you serve God's army. You're God's child, okay? So, um, you need to see the big picture. I feel there's a very narrow focus here on what you want to accomplish. And I understand that in a way because you don't know where you're going, and neither do I. I don't know where any of this new path is taking me. I feel it opening up. I don't feel I've fully stepped into it. I don't even know what it fully is, but I know there's something coming. And I've been like that all my life, except for when I was going through all these trials, and God was bringing. He wouldn't tell me what was coming. But before I was injured in 2007, I always knew what was ahead of me. God kept that from me because he wanted me to be broken and he wanted me to rely on him and not focus on what my intuition was telling. Not that I didn't use my intuition, but he wouldn't let me use my intuition to see the future. So there's a real, how do I say this? There's a need to be very practical in everything you do, to look at everything practically, weigh it out. You know, is it a pro or is it a con? Is it a gamble? God, do I want to take this gamble? Right? You might have to ask. Let's do some clarifying. You're having trouble walking away, but you're standing your ground and you're going to achieve it. But at the same time, you're fighting yourself. Good and bad, good and bad, good and bad. Back and forth, back and forth. You got to stop it. It's driving me crazy just doing the reading. Tell me what this opportunity is. 7 of Pentacles. There's multiple opportunities. It could be something about a dream that you've been wanting. It could be just getting some financial freedom, stepping out into a much happier, lighter place. But again, strong need to introspect, holding yourself back because of fear. All right, what is this 6 of Pentacles? This is going to be a long reading, I know. What are we at, 23 minutes? And I want to do the romance too. And stick around because at the end I'll tell you how to enter into the contest if you're new for a free 30-minute reading with me, face-to-face via Google Meet. Yeah, there's just a lot of I'm tired. I don't have the strength to do this. I had to do this when I was young. Why am I doing it again? I don't know why that came up, but that's what I felt. Yeah, someone wants to work with you. They want to be committed to you. They want to help you be happy. This is someone coming in, guiding you and directing you. Could be a friendship. It could be a romance. Could be a business mentor. But there's something here that wants to carry you forward, but you're so fighting against it. You're like, oh no, I don't think I could ever be happy. I don't think this is the right person for me. I don't think this is the right job for me. Who's holding you back? You are. Yep, exactly what I said. You're holding yourself back because you're not grounded, you're scattered, and you're all over the place. Again, this is not for the Pisces that are in touch with themselves. But don't you think, though, even I know that if there's someone new coming in my life, I'm not going back to work again unless it's doing something in the spiritual realm, like readings and healings, that kind of thing. But I don't ever want to go back to work again, to a regular corporation again. That's not the life for me anymore. But so I know that, for me, for love, I'm scared of love. because I've been hurt so much by so many men. And I'm afraid of it. So I can see myself running back to my fear and then trying to be strong and then trying to figure out if I want to get to know this. I can see me doing that kind of thing, having anxiety over it. The heat is running because the back door is open. Whew. Yeah, get out of your head, get out of your box. Be willing to step into the new. Yeah, you're so afraid of commitment, of someone trying to control you. What's the matter, baby? Mommy right here. Hi. Come here. Come here. I love you. It's my kitty. He's like, Mommy, I want your attention. Come here. Come show everybody how beautiful you are. What a spiritual being. I've seen him in his natural spirit form. And sometimes that cat can get outside. I'll let him out, and somehow he ends up in the house, and I've never opened the door. I don't know how he does it. He's very psychic. He has seen other spirits with me. We had a gremlin in our house one time, and we were sitting on the bed, and we were watching it go around the room. It had a blue streak to it. It used to growl at me every time I walked in the kitchen. That house was so full of. I used to see black spirits, like human figures with no arms and a head, but they were all black. It was the worst house I ever lived in. Come here, baby. Come show everybody your beautifulness. Come here. I love you. Why is this card so dirty? It's like filthy. All right. Come on. Come show everybody how pretty you are. All right. Diversity, yeah. You've got to look at different things. You cannot stay on the same path. You're trying to stay in the road you were on, but that's not your road no more. Yeah, you've got to trust that when you make this change, there's harmony and happiness. All right? There we go. Please. All right, and then we have diversity. Can't say it any better. Come here, buddy. Come here. I'll give you mama hug. All right. Let's do a couple of these. Just give us a few of these, Spirit. Like 5. Give me 5. Give me 5 good messages. 5 good messages, or 1 good message with 5 cards. All right. 1 good message, okay? There we go. Underneath the deck, a new emotional path. He's not going to come out because he knows I'm going to pick him up. All right, we've got Sagittarius energy. Now let's hope to God we're not waiting till November, right? You're going to have to dig for your patience. New doors are opening, and get ready for a fast pace. Now, Sagittarius is also the archer, the guy with the bow and arrow, with the flame, right? We may need for Spirit to release that bow. And then what happens? The new door's opening. I never thought of it that way, but that's what came to me. I had an image of, Spirit was telling me. So get ready. You're going to have to dig for your patience, but the door's opening. It's opening. It's coming. And there's nothing but total victory for you. So quit being afraid. All right. We're going to look at love and romance. I came up with this last night. I was thinking about it. All right. Spirit guides. Let's get love and romance for those that are coupled. 4 cards. Those that are coupled. 1 more. I feel like they gave me more than 4, but all right. There's something about not being happy anymore. Some of you, like those of you that want to save your marriage, I think this is more for them. Make the effort and trust that everything's going to work out. Yeah, there's a lot of blockages in this relationship for those that are coupled. Some of you have just closed your mind off to it. No, I'm done. I'm done with it. For others of you, you still want to make the effort. Okay. But I feel most of you that are coupled, you are probably leaving your relationship and you're focusing on your finances and your career. So, all right. For those that are single, what are we at? 30 minutes. We'll stop after this. Healing family issues. Yeah, you're healing old issues. You're trying to figure out, do I ever want to have a relationship again? You're trying to free yourself, but I feel you're showing a lot of love to those around you. And again, trying to fix your finances and career. A lot of you are introspecting. Yeah, you're not interested in marriage at this time, so there's nothing there right now. But I believe it's coming, and it's coming soon. I feel by summer, like July is what I'm June, July. But I feel you might meet this person beforehand. All right, if you want to be entered into the drawing, don't forget to like and subscribe, my regulars, okay, please, because I need to get my numbers up so that I can start making money through YouTube right now. I've been here for 3 years with this channel, and I'm not making any money off of it. So, and I put a lot of time here as well as into the Victory House Intuitive Tarot channel, where you can get messages for all 12 signs. So anyway, like and subscribe, please. Many hugs and thanks. If you want to be entered into the drawing for a free 30-minute reading with me each month, you need to like, subscribe, and comment. The comment is absolutely required. You can subscribe to my channel, but if you don't comment, I have no way to reach you. I have no way to send you a message. So I need you to comment, okay? Yeah, because if you want to be notified if you've won, you've got to comment. All right, I think that's it. I don't think I need to say anything else. God bless you guys. I'm sure you'll see me tomorrow. Anyway, take care. Bye.